Greetings, my cephalopod fanatics. Today on Merry Meeples, we are looking at Cosmoctopus. First, look at that. Isn't that a cool plushie? It's a Cosmoctopus. Anyways, Cosmoctopus. A game by that man. Alright, I'm not going to flip this over. There's some loose stuff inside. I will show you all the stuff, however, as it comes up. So first up, we have the inside of the box. I can see the patterns, but what does it all mean? Alright, we got, these are the solo cards. So you're going to flip them over. It's going to tell you what he's researching, and then what happens when he gets a tentacle or if he gets the forbidden knowledge. And on the back, it actually kind of gives you how to play the game. So we got all that. And then this is to track his tentacles. Right there. And then these cards, you shuffle and grab one, and it will be a special effect that happens once he gets his 5th tentacle. So that's what those do. Next up we have, I put this as kind of the starting stuff, the setup stuff. These tokens here go to players in turn order, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th player, and these can be discarded as generic currency. Then you have the forbidden knowledge for each of the 4 resources, and these also give you 2 tentacles. So there's those. Next we have cardboard bits. These are, I believe they were called cosmic gates. It's an alternative setup where you can put these by locations to create a pathway. There's those magnifying glasses that the solo AI uses. And then you have the little 5 times in case you're running low on resources. You put one there and it counts for 5. So that's that. And then we did do this as a Kickstarter, so I think these may be Kickstarter exclusives. We have that cosmic gate and the magnifying glasses as nice wood bits. Alright, and then we have, so these are the locations you'll be moving Cosmoctopus to. There's these ones with the little star on them. These are the special ones. You're going to shuffle up to 4 of these and choose one randomly to put into the set, so you'll have 9. So these that don't have the star, these are always available. This is grab a resource, grab a card face up, grab 3 ink, grab 3 stars, grab a speech bubble and a card, 3 speech bubbles, a star and a card, an ink and a card, 3 little hexagon-y things, and then here's the other 3 special ones. I like that they have the tentacles and all that in different orientations. In here, you have Cosmoctopus himself. You'll be moving him amongst those to do the actions. And then you have the tentacles that you are attempting to collect to get 8 of them to summon the Cosmoctopus. And that's what these are. These are the little wormhole teleporter, however you want to look at it, star thing. So you'll put your tentacles there, and then once you have them all, you plop Cosmoctopus there. So you have the 4 of those for 4 players. You then have this resource tray, which has the 4 types of resources in the wood bits. This is the deck of cards. I will lay these out for you in a moment and show you what those all are, but this was the loose stuff I didn't want to tip over. You have an icon guide and the story. Join us today. For millennia, elders have spoken of a powerful celestial octopod who inhabits the inky realm, a dimension connecting the deepest gloom of the sea to the dark abyss of space. Some call this creature Cosmoctopus. Others know it as the Great Inky One. On every continent, dedicated groups of devotees are striving to understand the being's intentions in a bid to harness its power. Some followers study books of lore filled with strange symbols and numbers, toiling to glean of the secrets encrypted within and examine arcane relics unearthed from distant corners of the globe. Others gaze into the night sky, yearning to find unusual astronomical patterns, or listen intently for whispered tales, audible to only the most devoted subjects. Do you have what it takes to join us? Find out more at one of our local, August 3rd. Unfortunately, it's proving rather difficult to hold the Great Inky One's attention. Every time we make progress, it seems to get distracted, drifting back to the Inky realm. We must work harder to be noticed. And this is a cool little case of the Cosmoctopus. Just kind of a cool little comic book that they included with the PI. And then you have the rule book with the components, the setup, take it a turn, and then so you have the scriptures, the relics, the hallucinations, and the constellations. Discarding down to 8. Gaze of Cosmoctopus, gaining tentacles, first contact, winning the game. And then here is that solo mode against the private investigator. You can also use this to convert it to a co-op with a multiplayer game. This is different ways of doing it. The game duration, starting hands, difficulty, different ways to lay out the Inky realm instead of a 3x3. There's that cosmic bridge. And then you have card clarifications, questions and reminders, and credits and acknowledgments. And then even more cool art inside the box, all around it. Then there is that back of the box. Welcome, devotees. The gaze of Cosmoctopus falls upon you. Do you have what it takes to prove yourself the most dedicated follower? The story, a bunch of contents, 1 to 4 players, 69 minutes, 14 and up. Teach new players in just 10 minutes. Alright, let me get these devotee decks laid out for you. I'll be right back. Alright, so here are all those cards. Let's come up here to this corner first. And these are, each person can get a reference card. It shows you the different things. So it's ink, coin, whisper, star. And what they go with, the scripture, the relic, the hallucination, the constellation. All the different iconography that'll be on the cards. This is the alternative set where you can have someone, instead of having random hands, each person starts with a specific 3 cards. These cards down here with this purple 0 cost in them, these are first contact cards. When you grab your first tentacle, you get a choice of whichever one's left. They cost 0 to put out and they do various things. So the artifacts stay in play. And they have a special effects, like this one is when you move Cosmoctopus, pay 1 less resource for tribute. These scriptures also stay in play and get treated as permanent resources. The red hallucinations are instant effects and then get discarded, so this one would give you 1 of each resource. Constellations come out, and then when you take resources, you can choose to put them on here, and once it's filled up, you'll get a tentacle and usually other stuff. So let's take a look at more of these cards. As you come down here, I'll show you a couple more quick things. So this is the cost, so this would be 8 coin and 2 of anything. And then down here means you would also then draw a card off of the top of the deck. So that's what that special icon is. Coming down some more. On this hallucination card right here, that means you can play another card if you can afford it after playing that card. I really do like the names on these cards also. They have some fun, cool names. And then we have this icon, which is a submerge icon. When you play this, you would discard any scriptures or relics, and then you move Cosmoctopus that many times, taking the benefit of each location you move to. So a lot of cool, fun, triggering abilities on here. Stuff that can kind of get chained together. Let's see if I can find the card. There we go, that icon. So Forbidden Knowledge, you need to spend 13 to do it. If you have this card out though, that would give you a 1 discount on it, so then you'd only need to get the 12. So there are all the cards, and that is what is in Cosmoctopus. I am now going to pledge my allegiance to the Great Inky One.